Hot shit. Now run my hands to your pockets. If you got any sense in your head, sense knock it. Oh, airhead ass nigga, I don't fit pop it. We the Bloods, my whole team wear red. We the Houston Rockets. Red flag on me like I'm Rambo. Quarterback. When the tabs pull up, I scramble.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up for your boy right now. Scan the QR code, man. Today, y'all already see I'm out the camera. Let me reset up a little bit. Let me reset up, y'all. Let me reset up. Reset up. Y'all get the likes up for your boy right now. Tap that like button, man. Scan the QR code. Donate to the channel right now, man. We got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that's been being called a deadbeat dad. Kodak Black, you know, Boosie. We got Offset. We got Future. We also got, you know what I'm saying, these artists with a lot of kids that take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to that. Y'all make sure y'all get up in here, tap the like button right now. You know what I'm saying? Do that for your boy. You know, make sure that y'all donate to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do all that good stuff for your boy. You know, get your boy in the algorithm. Get me in the algorithm. We ain't even much talking about how all of these other YouTubers talking about the same old thing every day, all day. No, nah. We ain't talking about the same thing every day. See, we got a guy named Boosie, and Boosie got about 8, 9 kids, you know, and Boosie, he really ain't doing nothing for his kids. Boosie used to do things for his kids when he was first coming up as an artist. But, you know, when Boosie got out of prison, I think prison changed Boosie. You know, and when Boosie girl went gay, you know, Boosie, he ain't even like that. That's not supporting your child. That's doing unsupportive things publicly. You showing that you dislike your seed. That's why the community dislike you. You know, you ain't involved in none of your kids' lives doing that type of shit to one of them. Because you can portray any of one of them at any given time. Y'all get the likes up if y'all agree with what I'm saying. If you giving up on one of your childs, your girl, the one that you're supposed to protect the most, you giving up on your other kids as well. How many people we got up in here right now? Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up, man. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up right now. Tap the like button, man. Tap the like button. Y'all make sure y'all share this shit right now. You know, Boosie don't want to be in his kids' life. Boosie just doing this shit for the internet. Boosie probably can't even wait until the rest of his kids get out of his house. That's what I believe, bro. You know, Boosie, if Boosie's son, the bad one, don't follow his footsteps or don't do what he's out here doing, running from the police and doing all of that bad shit, Boosie gonna get rid of him too. Now you got little baby with all of these kids, and he doing things publicly with his kids, but we don't see Boosie doing publicly things with his kids. We ain't see Boosie kids playing football or basketball. You know, we never seen his kids reading a book. He never said that his kids was smart, and we ain't. I ain't even saying that they dumb. I'm just saying we ain't never heard Boosie speak. You know, what I'm saying intelligence, good of his kids. Y'all ever heard Boosie speak good of his kids? Saying that I want my kids to be better than me, showing them, you know, the ins and outs of not being finessed, of being a rapper, letting them be a rapper because, you know, rappers don't make it what we thought that they made back in the days. letting his son ride around with these straps, getting busted with it. That's the type of shit that Boosie doing. That makes you a deadbeat. See, just because you don't take care of your child with money, the other things that you do can make you a deadbeat. It considers you a deadbeat if you ain't there for them, guiding them in the right direction, making sure that they don't do wrong. Like King Yellow's son, how he was sipping, drank, intoxicated during the interview. He gonna end up falling out just like King Yellow. Yeah, he is. I believe that's the same one that had just got out. I'm talking about King Yellow. That's probably the same one that just got out, that just got bailed out, who had that 50, who was locked up for 50,000 or something like that. But that boy Boosie, he's no good. He ain't involved in his kids' life because he's not involved in one of their lives, and he ain't gotten the other ones in the right direction because they can end up gone in jail, prison forever. And Boosie can lose them to the system. And how would he feel? How would he feel if one of his kids turned their back on him? You know, because Boosie going through a lot of things, you know, with the interviews, the Vlad TV situations, and his music is really not going well. People ain't really tuned into his sound like that, like they used to be. People used to be jamming Boosie. People used to fight you about that Boosie. Every car I get in or ride past back then, they was playing Boosie, Zoom, you know, and you wanna talk shit, you wanna run your, that's what they was playing by Boosie. So Boosie really not a real family man, no matter how you look at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And y'all let me know what y'all think, bro, in the comment section, because we can debate on this shit right now. Let me know what you thinking. Let me know what you thinking, bro. Offset, no. Kodak Black. Kodak Black ass. This nigga got about 5 kids, you know. And Kodak Black's son just probably allegedly got arrested for speeding in the goddamn school zone. He about 11 or 12 years old. Fam, he's 11, 12 years old driving in a vehicle, trapping, doing street shit. Kodak Black's son was in these videos hanging around these grown ass men. Like the finesse 2 times, you know what I'm saying? King, you know, Kodak Black's got the son got the same name, you know, and King doing the same shit. The other King, the finesse 2 times King doing the same shit, hanging around grown men doing grown men activity, but at least he's reading in school. We can't say that shit about Kodak Black, son. See, Kodak Black was a is and was a project baby. Kodak Black want his son to be a project baby number 2. That's what Kodak Black wants. See, Kodak Black ain't got his son, you know what I'm saying, doing positive things. And when Kodak Black ain't on the scene, Kodak Black not spending quality doing good things with his son. Kodak Black is hanging out in the streets, spending time with his homies. Not showing his son how to make content, how to be a content creator. Not showing his son how to be a music producer. But on the other hand, you got young Jock with a whole lot of kids. And he taking care of his kids. You got Master P with a lot of kids. And Master P taking care of every single one of his kids. And he always took care of every single one of his kids. At least when we seen Master P and Romeo in music videos, Romeo was at least playing basketball. He was, you know, at least in the bands. He was at least doing positive things, not hanging around gangsters in the middle of them. Now I wonder if Kodak Black's son gonna give up Kodak Black if Kodak Black did get if Kodak Black's son did get arrested for speeding in his school zone, had a bomb on him allegedly had drugs on him, allegedly told the cops that he was 19 years old. Now why would he feel so confident in telling the cops that he was 19 years old? That's because he used to telling people that he's 19 years old. See, Kodak Black's son, yeah, that's his son. But Kodak Black was legit when just Kodak Black had that boy. So with that being said, Kodak Black, yeah, that's Kodak Black seed, but Kodak Black see him as a homeboy, as a friend. So that's why he ain't tapping him on his hand when he out of line, when he doing shit wrong. I bet you Kodak Black's son be cursing out of this world. He's supposed to be doing something positive. If he don't want to play football, why he ain't playing tennis? You know? Why he ain't boxing? We don't even see him picking up a microphone rapping Kodak Black. So what are you doing, Kodak Black? Now, Kodak Black went to court and tried getting custody, or he got custody of his kids. Kodak Black, baby mom, we already know what she going through when she got locked up for basically the same thing. Drugs. Kodak Black got locked up for drugs. It's running in the family. Kodak Black's son allegedly, probably, I hope it's not true, Lord, got locked up for drugs and a bomb. Who made the bomb? Where did he get this thing from? For y'all that's just joining, is this kid, Kodak Black's son, gonna give up Kodak Black and say, look, my dad put me up to this. We have an operation going on. Y'all know Kodak Black got the key to the city. Y'all know that, right? Dirt had the key to the city also. They thinking that they can get by with anything. See, let me tell y'all something about Lil Dirt. See, Lil Dirt wanted to do this crime and do all of that stuff and still be at the peak, at the top of his career doing music, talking about the shit that's actually going on, the conversations that they actually had, the things that they actually did was gonna do. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all, yeah, it's like y'all don't hear me. I mean, do y'all feel like Kodak Black is a good fit for a pops? Is Kodak Black a good fit for a dad? He just like slanging it, you know? He just like going inside of this girl if she look good, this girl if she look good, that girl if she look good. He don't care. And that's the thing about it. You gotta care, bro. You know? And sorry to say this, but if you ain't gonna take care of these kids and guide them in the right direction so nothing bad don't happen to them in the future, like, death or prison, you gotta strap it up, bro, and slow your roll. You got to. Because you gotta think about it, bro. There's too many of these kids out here crashing out, you know? And if you guys ain't gonna set an example, you guys gonna be like, we're gonna be like, damn, such and such kid on the headline and crashed out. Damn, this rapper kid then crashed out. And it's like, damn, we're gonna be talking even worse about these kids if they don't tighten down, if their parents don't tighten down. Because we're gonna see this kid getting 45 years and he's related to this artist. From hitting up this artist child. Come on, or robbing this guy. Because they saying that rappers ain't really got it like that. They living off a budget. So that's why a lot of rappers still be in the streets, still be getting caught with these narcotics, still be having these guns and these drugs on them at the same time. Why? Because that's their side job. It make a little more money maybe probably than rap because these rappers, they gotta promo to make money. They gotta, do shows and features to make money, you know? They gotta show up to events, they gotta get booked, throw throw their own little parties and have people pay at the door. That's what a rapper got to do. And if you ask me, Boosie, he ain't doing nothing publicly for his kids at all. Kodak Black, he just being a friend to his son. And it's not too late for Kodak Black to get him in line. Kodak Black just got to do what he got to do. Kodak Black got to, you know what I'm saying? Kodak Black got to tighten it up, man. Y'all get the likes up, man. Y'all get the likes up right now. Y'all get the likes up right now. Y'all get the likes up. How long we been in here? 16 minutes, man. We've been up in here for 16 minutes, man. We know Kodak Black drop good music. We know Kodak Black drop hits. We know Boosie used to drop that shit back in the days, that fire shit back in the days. You know what I'm saying? That's smoking on purple is my mind. That's that shit that we get high to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we used to be jamming that Boosie boo. But Boosie didn't, you know what I'm saying, he didn't fucked up, you know. And it ain't never too late for none of these guys to get it right. It's not never too late for none of these guys to get it right. You know, Future. You know, Future's son had hit him up on the cell phone. And I guess Future's son maybe needed some clothes or, you know, something, you know, for school or something like that. And Future straight up disrespected and said to his son, ask your mama. She a hoe. Future told that boy to ask your mama she a hoe. Hmm. All right. First of all, why would you tell your son that his mom is a hoe, is a bitch, you know, is a prostitute? You know, because first of all, when she tell him no, or no, first of all, when she tell him no, he gonna say bitch, hoe, you know. If she say she ain't got no money, he gonna say, go be a hoe and get it. So he gonna be disrespecting his mom, and Future ain't gonna do a damn thing. Future's a deadbeat twice. I mean, he ain't taking care of his kid, and he don't care if his kid disrespect his mom. You know, that means Future used to disrespect his mom when Future was a little nigga. That means Future used to do the same shit that NBA Youngboy used to do. And we gonna get to NBA Youngboy also, but Future ain't no good. You know, not to tell your son that. And then we never see Future doing things with his kids. We never hear Future mentioning his kids and his music. I want to do this for my kids. I want to take him here. I want to take him there. Like how we heard Lil Durk. Lil Durk was a family man, even though Lil Durk was still doing the things that he was doing allegedly in these streets, putting hits on people, telling people, no, the beef ain't never gonna be squashed. But guess what, man? Hey, you can still do shows. You good. You good. See, if y'all want me to, you know, make longer content, all y'all got to do is jump in the comment section below, you know, and we can go long content, we can go short content. But Future got all of these kids, 7 baby mamas, maybe more. I don't know, but Future can't Future can't stop again, and he gotta stop again because he ain't. See, all Future do is make kind of good music. But when that little nigga NBA Youngboy had words for Future, Future ain't said shit. Future ain't said nothing. Future hush mouth. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna let anybody say anything about me, and I ain't got no response for it. That's rule number one. Rule number two, I'm not finna go and have 7 different baby mamas. That mean I can't keep a chick. Yeah, I can't keep a female happy. I have a problem. Maybe I have a drug problem. Maybe I have a small. Maybe I have an attitude problem. Maybe I have a cheating problem. That's why Sierra maybe probably left Future because he had a problem, right? And since none of these women are in Future's life, Future don't want to be a father to none of these kids because these women don't want to obey by Future rules because when these guys have money, they want to try and be controlling. They want to try and be the boss. They want to try and tell people what to do, when to do, and how to do, and barely even want to look out for their loved one, the one that they telling move how I tell you to move. Now it's fucked up for you to tell your child some stuff like that. You know, like I ain't gonna lie. If I was a little nigga, bro, and my dad told me some shit like that, I won't ever fuck with him again, bro. Cause I think that he'll fuck nigga like disrespecting my mom, and I'm staying with my mom and she taking care of me, bro. My dad, I know that my dad is a big time rapper, a big time artist, and he can't even get me a shirt. Fuck that. He can't even buy me no socks. That's the cheapest thing, some socks. He gonna go tell my mama who working hard, who working a 9 to 5 to go by because she a hoe. Because she probably fucked him on the first night, but probably ain't fucked nobody else on the first night. But just because she fucked Future, she probably only fucked Future the first night. See, we don't know. See, but Future, we all call a chick a hoe when we fuck on the first night. And she can never fuck nobody else on the first night but us. And we get mad at her. And the first thing we call her is a hoe. Just like the first thing she called us is a small dick fuck nigga. Future not involved in none of these kids' life. Future don't give a damn about none of these kids. Future don't give a damn about these women. Future don't give a damn about nobody but Future. And that's sad, you know? That's real deal sad, bro. To leave these kids hanging like they asked to be here. They ain't asked to be here. They ain't asked to be here. So what that's saying, Future son gonna end up where? Out there in the streets because he gonna be trying to get it because he see that he a little nigga. He ain't even 16 and his dad ain't even gonna look out for him. He can't even get a job and his dad ain't even gonna look out for him. So what he gonna do? He gonna I ain't got no dad. I'm finna get out here and get that shit how I get it. Cause I ain't gonna ask him for nothing. Cause guess what? If I ask him for something, he gonna tell me to go get it on my own. He gonna tell me to hit the streets, or he gonna tell me to ask my whole ass mama. And my mama ain't no whole ass lady because guess what? I ain't never seen her fuck nobody on the first night. She probably did jupe shit, but that's about it. And sadly, that happened. Yeah, y'all rocking with the things that Future doing. You know, that was very disrespectful, and it was on the phone call, and that shit had went viral. And I already told y'all we ain't talking about how everybody else talk about the same thing that everybody else talk about when they talk about it, how they talk about it, why they talk about it. We gonna talk about what we want to talk about when we want to talk about it. We gonna get different fans around here. We gonna bring different people to the family. We over here trying to grow. That's the goal over here. We trying to grow. Now, I don't know if all of this Future and all of this shit going on just for, saying internet clout, or is these kids really being taken care of by their fathers, saying, behind the scenes. You know. This can all just be cap that we seeing and that we hearing going around online, or, it can be real deal what they real deal doing, Brian. Real deal ain't doing shit for you. I ain't doing shit for you because your mama ain't doing shit for me. I ain't doing shit for you because I can't fuck your mama when I want to fuck your mama. Because she got a different nigga and she ain't been a hoe. But she was a hoe because she fucked another nigga when she was with me. No, Future, you a hoe? If the women that Future dated was a hoe, we'll know. We'll see it. Listen, We'll see it. Sierra will be hoeing if the women that Future dated was a hoe. If any of his baby mamas was a hoe. They probably was a hoe because they fucked with a hoe because they fucked with him. So he like shit. They hoes, you know. Offset got a lot of kids. Offset got like 3 kids with Cardi B, you know, and 3 from somebody else. Offset used to be in his kids' lives, but now we don't even see offsets in these kids' lives because these other baby moms is not with Offset, and Offset is not with Cardi B. Now, Offset a deadbeat because Offset, I had people trying to debate with me about this one, like real deal. Because I was telling people, man, I'm gonna talk about Offset, man. Offset a deadbeat. Offset, they was like, no, Offset ain't no dead man. Listen, Offset is a deadbeat. And Offset used to be my favorite artist when the Mingos first came out. She don't wanna be a freak no more. She don't wanna be a freak no more. Oh, she don't wanna be a freak. Yeah, she don't wanna be. Yeah, that was my jam. But listen, he ain't get them kids nothing for Christmas one Christmas. You know, we used to see Offset and pictures doing family pictures with his kids. You know, he used to be setting good examples. Now him and Cardi B ain't together. He's still setting a bad example because he out here, even if he is got his kids with him right now today as we speak. The nigga owe people money. The nigga still out here gambling, out here getting shot at, out here fighting security guards, out here getting sued. That's not setting a good example because you teaching your kids how to do this same shit, how to go out here and borrow money from people and damn near get they cap pulled back from owing somebody $500, $50, $5. Cause niggas will kill you over $20, homeboy. And you ain't know that. But now you know, you know. See, Offset worried about the wrong thing. See, Offset right here worried about, you know what I'm saying, trying to get his ex back, trying to chase other women. You know, it was being said allegedly that Krishan Rock had sex with Offset inside of Cardi B them house. You know, probably while the kids was there. So that's unfaithful. That's a deadbeat dad. That's not a good pops. You know, you ain't putting out no new music. You ain't out here trying to do positive things to bring in the income. You ain't doing good things, man. Offset. You got the game fucked up, Offset. You know what I'm saying? You out here gambling. You know what I'm saying? Backwards, Offset. You out here chasing these stocks, Offset, trying to have more kids, trying to be another deadbeat. Because when y'all don't work out, you gonna drop that kid just like when the mama drop you. See, it be different when the dad break up with the mom. The dad will still take care of the child 90% of the time. And like 50% of the time, if the mom break up with the dad, sometimes the dad still be there and he'll fall off. And sometimes he ain't even gonna be there at all because she deuced him. You wasn't doing your job in the first place, homie. She should have found out the type of guy that he was in the first place. Because if he already had kids, if he wasn't doing shit for them, what make you think that he was gonna do something for yours? You thought because you looked better that he was gonna do better. You thought that's where you had it fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't involved in none of his kids' life. He don't give a damn about being a father. He care about getting money. He care about trying to squash beef between other people. instead of making his family right. Yeah, y'all remember he jumped on NBA Youngboy live, and none of these niggas really like each other, you know. Future got problems with NBA Youngboy. What's his name? Boosie got problems with Kodak Black. Kodak Black got problems with Boosie and Youngboy. And then you got Offset. He just come trying to play Super Saver Ho. Super Saver Ho. And ain't none of these niggas making music with you currently right now or talking about you. We got NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy, the hottest rapper on earth. He take care of some of his kids. He got about 13 of them motherfuckers. 13 of them. His wife I think she just left him because she tired of coming home or him bringing all of these different women around giving them herpes, allegedly. If he giving them herpes, because I think they say it's the time of the month. He like a bitch. It's the time of the month. You know what I'm saying? Certain times when he can, you know what I'm saying, when he can't. So, yeah, that's why I say allegedly. Because he can be a dirty motherfucker. But NBA Youngboy don't take care of none of his kids. He don't do shit for none of them. He just run around this bitch just fucking. NBA Youngboy ain't a damn thing, bro. He take care of none. He rather go and buy a bitch a horse, not a bitch, a white girl, a female, another chick, a horse. Y'all know how expensive a horse is. That's why NBA Youngboy don't fuck with nobody, because NBA Youngboy don't want to get exposed for the person that he really truly is. See, when you go and do features with people and you go and fuck with people, you get exposed. See, me, I be trying to fuck with motherfuckers. But see, when you be how NBA Youngboy is, bro, all in a turtle shell when people try to come around, bro, or try to beef with somebody from a distance, man, that shit don't make you look real, bro. That shit don't make you look real at all, bro. NBA Youngboy, he moved all the way to what Korea, or some shit like that. Like NBA YoungBoy moved far away. Far NBA YoungBoy moved very far away, and he don't want to come back to America because the things that NBA YoungBoy doing is not agreeable with. We don't agree with the that NBA YoungBoy is doing and trying to prove. NBA YoungBoy ain't trying to prove a point. NBA YoungBoy is a deadbeat father, y'all. And everybody and their uncle and their granddaddy and they grandmama looked up to this guy. He ain't doing nothing publicly for his kids. Only ones he's doing something for is the ones that, like I say, y'all, when these women are with these niggas, that's the only time that these niggas gonna be in these kids' life. Listen, because he's only there for maybe his wife, kids, or if he got these other chicks around, if he got kids with them, if he got kids with them, they around and he's still hitting them. And his wife don't like that, bro. She got married to you for you to only do it with her, and for her to only do it with you. Because if she was doing that shit to you, you won't like that shit. You'll be trying to expose her, put her out the front door and throwing all her shit out at her, young boy. Young boy. Oh, what this shit said at the bottom. What the hell this shit talks about? No, know what's going on, man. But no, man, NBA young boy. NBA YoungBoy ain't really said shit, negative about none of his kids, and I really don't see him doing nothing good for his kids. If he want to do something good for his kids, he need to, if he not doing music, what I'm saying, like that anymore, and he's staying where he's staying at, it's about time for him to get his life together. If he having heart problems, and he probably most likely about to, what I'm saying, But we hope that NBA Youngboy can be here for a very long time because NBA Youngboy is a legend. No matter none of the things that NBA Youngboy did, man, NBA Youngboy is a legend. And you got to give it up for that boy because NBA Youngboy is a workaholic. Listen, NBA Youngboy worked harder than Tupac. NBA Youngboy is a workaholic. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to give young boy his flowers right now, man. We already been saying YB is the best, but listen, man, YB ain't dropping his fourth album, and y'all still got to give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying, for the things that he did, even though he lied to his fans and told y'all, man, I'm gonna give y'all 4 albums in 2026, and then came up with some bullshit ass heart problems. Maybe if you was doing the right thing, taking care of your kids, how you was supposed to take care of your kids, you know what I'm saying, and not treating your mom how you was treating your mom, you know what I'm saying, and not disrespecting people who ain't did a goddamn thing to you, maybe you would be in a better situation to where you could drop them 4 albums. See, I was the first one that told y'all that young boy ain't gonna drop y'all 4 albums like he was telling y'all he was gonna drop for y'all, cause he don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. These guys be promising people stuff and don't even stand on that shit. They only want to stand on street shit. They only want to stand on showing us how not to move and what not to do and what we shouldn't do and make that shit seem cool so we can do it. You know, that's a shame that like, you they not gonna like each other. They not gonna like you because you a deadbeat to some of them and you take care of some of them. So it's like, damn, they had a better life than me. Bitch, I'm staying with my mama. Bitch, my mama a hoe. Bitch, my daddy, he over here taking care of some of the. That's only because he married to her. Like, my daddy used to take care of me, but shit, my mama ain't fucking with her no more because he was cheating and shit. He don't even do shit for us like that no more. Like, come on. What is this world coming to? And y'all always looked up to these artists, always was playing these artists in a vehicle. These guys did the dirtiest things ever, turned their back on their family, the ones that they created. How would you feel if your pops turned his back on you when you was a little nigga? But you gotta think about it. If your mom wasn't around and your dad did that, or your mom was like real deal struggling and your dad, you know what I'm saying, he had a good life or whatever, and he turned his back on you, bro, how would you feel? And he was taking care of the kids that he had in another relationship and they was together and he was taking care of them, but he don't do shit for y'all because your mama ain't with him because he dog died in the beginning, the middle, and in the end. We can't give these guys too much praise, man, until we see these guys tighten up, man, until we see these guys get it right, man. Until then, man, Tony Black gonna be talking about these dudes, man. Because like I say, man, you got people like Lil Baby. Lil Baby got his sons and his kids you know what I'm saying, a house where they can renovate it out and Airbnb it out and they can make some funds, and Master P, you know what I'm saying, got Romeo on in a good position, and Young Jock taking care of all of them kids, you know. You mean to tell me that these new generation guys can't do the same thing that them OGs was doing? It's the drugs, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's the drugs, bro. It's the way that they living, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be shit. And we always knew they wasn't shit. And people was like, why you don't like these rappers, Tony Black? Why you don't like them? Like, which ones do you like? Like, it's hard to say. Like, I really barely don't like none of these new generation guys because most of these generation guys is about lies. Most of these generation guys ain't about family, bro. And if I'm about family, bro. That's why I rock with y'all, bro. I'm about my real family in real life. That's why I rock with them, bro. So, I mean, all them niggas that's, you know what I'm saying, not about their family, bro, who won't take care of their family, bro, like, they ain't my kind, bro, at all. You know what I'm saying? At all, bro. You making all of these kids, bro, and they ain't doing a damn thing for them, bro. Why? This your boy Tony Black, man, voice of the block. Hey, if y'all feeling a new setup, you know what I'm saying, a new angle, you know what I'm saying, if y'all fit what I, you know what I'm saying, drop for y'all today, hey, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. Hey, tomorrow, man, we gonna be back up in this thing, bro, with some more fire news, bro. And y'all do not want to miss it.